So a lot of you ask me, what are my favorite tools or what are my favorite tips and tricks? I have to tell you, this little thing right here is this is my lifeline. I love this thing. So I like to use the glass nail files, okay? These are like the crystal glass nail files, very fine grit, okay? Not very rough. I like to do my nails, I go like down like this. It's gonna help seal those keratin layers. If I need to shape them up, this is perfect as well. If I've done something to hurt my hand, this little kit in here, it also has like a buffer, like the crystal glass buffer. This is gonna be for on top to like smooth out any ridges that you might have, or if you've, bent your fingernail, yeah, whatever you need to do. So I love this kit. Also, I used to use the rubber cuticle pushers and I still love those, but for those pesky little cuticles that like don't want to come up when you push them back with that rubber cuticle pusher or your fingernail, I love this double-ended glass file like pusher. So it's kind of like an orange stick, but it's got some fine, you can hear that, right? Like the glass file, it's gonna kind of buff that stuff off. So this is like more of a precision buffing tool. Love it. So those are my favorite tools that I use when I'm doing my nails. Of course, I also use the Color Street hand line with the nail strengthener, which is a big plus for me. I have to have it. The cuticle oil, which keeps my cuticles nice and moisturized and soft, and they don't crack or bleed. They don't look bad. And we're just coming out of winter. And then also the hand lotion. My hands are very soft, very healthy. So those are my favorite tools. The nail polish remover, I highly recommend Color Street's. It is acetone free. It is designed strictly for, not strictly for, you can use it with any nail polish, but it's designed for Color Street. So it'll come off very easily. And if you want more information on that, I have done a tutorial on that. Just look back through the video. I'll try to get them all labeled and you can see how easy it is to take off. I think that's about it. My next favorite tool is probably my hair straightener, because when I do my nails, I usually have some left over. I'll put them back in the cellophane and I'll clamp that down with my hair straightener. When it's hot, reseal that, throw it in a baggie and throw it in the freezer so I can try to use it again later. It's not endorsed by Color Street because they want you to have a wonderful experience with your purchase, and if you don't get it sealed back up right, they don't want you to be upset with them, okay? So don't be upset with me either. I'm just telling you, this is my trick. It's not something Color Street endorses. They're meant to be a one-time use, but if you're like me, I want to use them more than that. So I will use some leftovers for maybe an accent nail, or maybe I'll do something fun, or whatever. Maybe my friend wants to try them and I don't want to open a whole set. So those are my favorite tips and tricks. Don't do your nails when your hands are too cold. If you find that the nail strips are kind of hard, they're too cold, they need to be at room temperature. Don't do them too hot, because if you find they're too flimsy, they're too warm, and then you're not gonna get a nice application. There might be some wrinkles and things in there. If you do happen to get a wrinkle, that's okay. You can put nail strengthener over the top of it, or a beautiful like glitter overlay, and that helps hide any imperfections that you might have had during your application. So those are just some of my favorite tips and tricks. Hopefully they've helped you. If you have any questions or you have your own favorite